For channel message, I'm getting like the image of a machine, some sort of like mechanical device where things have to fit into place for it to move forward. But and it requires work, but it's possible to get it moving. Kind of similar to the, oh my goodness, are you kidding me? King of Cups came out in another read in the first position. Are you kidding me? What's another card to go with that? Oh, well, that's interesting. That is very interesting. So, some of the toxicity that the Divine Masculine was involved in is dissipating. There's a little dog here. Hopefully she doesn't make too much noise. I don't think she will. Wheel of Fortune. Perhaps it's turning away from toxicity, release of toxicity, and it's moving in the direction of there's going to be just it's a less minor toxic energy. Conflict, ego kind of battle. Something that you, well, there's something that you should walk away from, but you're not. Perhaps you are it's that deception coming up again. That card loves to come out too. Didn't that come out? That came out over here before. It almost came out in the same position. See, that's how I know that I'm doing these correctly. Like, I'm pacing them. The cards have shifted, but only really slightly. There are some major changes, like the double reversed, but for the most part, it's the same. Masculine is up to the same things. Temperance, you're gonna have to have some patience. I think I don't have my coffee right now. I wish I did. Have you ever had, so like I do a lot of, I guess what my diet ends up being is like fusion kind of stuff. Have you ever had boba? Well, I don't even know if this would technically be fusion. Have you ever had boba and you've had the coffee? The coffee with tea? Oh my God. When I was in college, I was in a city, like a large city, and we had a boba place right there, and it was so good. And I used to get the coffee and tea mixture, black tea and black coffee, but then you put like all the milk and sugar in it. It's so good. And I still do it to this day. That was 20 years ago. To date me. And now I add matcha, and it is so good. Sometimes, for a while I did black tea. Can I get one more card? Single card? Yep. Always when I ask. And always when I ask, please. Regret over some of the, I'm seeing this as masculine again. Sabotage. I mean, I love this card because it's in a desert, so it's like, I love this deck. It's Infinite Door by Pamela Love, an acquaintance of mine. So I actually interned for her. But in a desert, so it's like you brought yourself. It's like the energy of like going out into the desert and being ill prepared and like kind of burning bridges too, like stranding yourself. So like that's what the masculine is feeling. You see like there's this barren land. I don't know if that's sand. I mean, I guess it is. It's near the water. So like the masculine is having regret about having brought themselves to this barren land and stranded themselves there. And Lover's reverse, like you screwed the connection, right? Let's get one more card, please. I don't know. I'm friends with Pam on Facebook on both my accounts, so I don't know if I can call her an acquaintance or a friend. I'm not sure. We have a lot of mutuals. But this deck really resonates with me. Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands reversed. There is a lot of emotion still here, a lot of potential, which is crazy because like of what they did. Like somehow this connection manages to maintain itself. It manages to like have real staying power, but the passion side of the connection is severely, I guess, damaged, or it's just like the ease of the passion that should follow from an Ace of Cups is just not there. I like to call Ace of Wands the passion stick, so it could be something else that's going on. Like they might not be having passion towards you that you know of. Because there is the sun. There's some joy there. There's some joy left there without Ace of Wands reversed. 3 of Pentacles. Oh, and then we have the Divine Feminine. The feminine in the connection, any of the feminine energy. The feminine energy, like whether or not it's like the actual female or the female leaning person or the female side of the masculine person is in a good place. Queen of Wands, passion. I'm getting that the passion for on the divine feminine side is more self-contained, like how the Empress would be. Like Empress in the deck is divine feminine. Like this is the card most embodying the divine feminine. So I'm just getting that it's like contained. She's using it for herself. That 3 of Pentacles, can we get a clarifier on that though? Yeah. Hanged Man. I mean, Hangman reverse. Should I put these down? I'm not sure where to put these down. I guess we could put them like right there. I'm trying to get more clarifiers about the hang. I wish I had gotten a single card though. Let's get another one just to make sure, because like really you only need Can I get a single card? instead. Can I get a single card instead? Like, I wish I had been more demanding. There we go. Divine Feminine needs to be more demanding. Isn't that kind of what these cards are saying? Hanged Man. Oh, lands right on the card. Okay. Hermit. Yeah. Solitude. Self-contained. Divine Feminine being very self-contained and like alone and on their own and not involving the masculine. So of course that's going to be reversed. Like, what is a masculine to do when they can't get to you? This one wants to say something about that. Stuck. I'm getting stuck. I mean, the Hanged Man is also kind of a stuck energy. The stuck, I'm trying to figure out. I think the stuck is more like Divine Feminine feels stuck in her own life. I think it's up to the Divine Feminine here to unstuck themselves. Can I get a card on the stuck nature or the Hanged Man? Yep. Stop leaving yourself out in the cold. You could allow, I mean, you could allow feels left out in the cold, wants to stop leaving themselves out in the cold. But I feel like there is an issue with involving the Divine Masculine in that. There's the equity, equal give and take. It has to do with something with the give and take between the two of you. This could also have to do with a business. Perhaps you have some sort of business with the Divine Masculine, a venture, or perhaps like you are on your own and you are dealing with, if you're on a spiritual journey, I would say something about you being resistant to a masculine energy, whether that's a person or it's like something within yourself, that's kind of, you feel leaving you out in the cold consistently, and you want to change that. And I'm getting like, be more precise, be more demanding, be more demanding. Maybe not even demanding, just like articulate what you want from the connection. There's a chance that you could, here we go, High Priestess. You're holding back too much. There's a chance that you could be sabotaging the connection as well, inadvertently. I'm not really seeing anything about being at a crossroads though. Like, I feel like the Divine Feminine could do this on their own, but it would be easier to involve the Divine Masculine, although they are still battling in an ego battle. I mean, we got that up here. Like, yeah, there's a lot of love here, and yeah, they've let go of the toxicity, but freaking, there has to be something that changes about this, like, ego battling that's going on, and deception, and, like, feeling like you're just perpetually waiting in this connection, or you're waiting in general in life for things to progress. I think that's a good place to end. Anything fun? Any final? What can be done? What is the solution? You know what? I'm gonna offer solutions. I like to do that. I do that in my live reads over on the TT app. What's a solution for this situation? Can I get a solution? Are you all spent? Nope, there goes a card. Healing. There you go. Patience, not patience, but healing and having a renewed sense of hope, and staying in positivity. Maybe even doing affirmations or manifestations. Manifestations like holding the thought, thinking about what you want done for, 68 seconds, 69 seconds, once a day. Trying to stay in this beautiful energy of healing and possibility, rather than this devil, which is weak anyway, right? What if this shot over to here? What if this came first, you know? What if this was stronger than the King of Cups? What if this was stronger than the devil? That's what you want. That's the solution to all of this. Okay. All right. I will see you on Thursday. You can, I mean, sometimes I do surprise reads in the middle of the week or between these two, but Mondays and Thursdays is when you can check in. And also, what else was I going to say? Oh, I do live reading over on the TT app, if you want to go over there. All right. Thanks. Bye. Like and follow. Thanks. Bye.